And you know, Dolemite, I think marks the return of Wesley Snipes. I mean, although Wesley has done some other stuff here and there, he killed it in Dolemite.
Wesley Snipes. Let me tell you something. That Wesley Snipes was so goddamn funny. That motherfucker was so funny. And I'm a comic, and he's not a comic, he's an actor. We talking about Blade and shit, you know? And not only that, then he gets funnier because he too is in Coming to America. And he's so funny. Now, nobody knew that Wesley could be this funny, you know? So I even told him on set, I said, Wesley, you know, you're really killing it, you know, and it's really refreshing and great to see you be this funny. Nobody knew you could be this funny. I said, but I guess a couple of years in the penitentiary will bring out the humor in somebody, won't it? Have a nice day, Wesley.
Okay, so that brings me to my next topic. You are in Coming to America 2. And I gotta say, I have watched every Eddie Murphy movie ever made, all the way down to the bad ones.
Did you see Mr. Church?
Yes.
You did?
Mr. Church. I did.
Okay, you're a fan.
I even saw, what was the one where he was in a tank? Remember that one? Yeah. There was a Eddie Murphy. Hold on, I'm just going to
pull it up because I try, even though I watched some of those, Owen, I try to block some of them out.
Yeah. Best Defense, 1984.
Oh, God. Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah, I watched all of them.
I'm all broke up about it.
I would say that Boomerang is my number 2 Eddie Murphy movie.
Yes.
And Coming to America is my number 1.
Yes. Boomerang for me was, okay, I'm going to say that Coming to America, Boomerang, and Norbit for me. Because, let me tell you something, that Rasputia, God damn it. That Rasputia, I remember going to the premiere of Norbit, and I this is when I was just starting to talk to Eddie. He was across the room with his then date, Tracy Edmonds. And so I saw him, and I was like, and he was like, you know. I said, can I come over there? He was like, yeah, come on over. And I went over there, and I said, hi, Eddie, my name is, he said, I know who you are, Luenell. That was the first nervous breakdown. So I said, well, I just wanted to tell you, I really, really enjoyed Norbit. I thought this shit was hilarious. I said, I just want to thank you for creating the character of Rasputia, because I never seen nobody in the movie that looked just like me in a bikini, right? So he fell out. That's not true, by the way. So, Boomerang was like a perfect movie.
Right.
The cast was, it's like from beginning to end, perfect movie. So I love that. Love that. And, you know, he's multifaceted. I think he's one of the first ones who ever did the multi-character, you know, people in the movie. Where'd that come from, you know? But he knows all the people. We all do, though.
Right. And Coming to America, I would say, is my favorite movie. And I think what made it so dope, and I remember watching an interview with him around that time saying that he wanted to prove to the audience that he can make a movie without swearing all the time. You know, he was like the fuck you man. Like, you know, that's
yeah,
what
Mr.
he was
Fuck
known
You.
for. Like,
I did that to him too. Fuck you, Eddie. Fuck you.
So he wanted to prove, because I think like he said fuck like one time in that whole movie when he was like, fuck you too. Like when everyone was like telling him to shut up.
Yeah.
And that was it. The rest of the movie was him being completely clean from beginning to end.
But he didn't cuss in The Golden Child.
Okay, maybe. Well, I think that came later though.
Okay, well then he made 2 movies where he did a couple movies.
There you go.
Okay, so, okay,
But
well, if that was his motive,
was my
then
favorite
whatever.
movie. So many great characters, so perfectly cast, such a great story. And then when he was, you know, when he was the old Jewish guy, and he was he Sexual Chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah. and both him and Arsenio,
That's Randy
the
Randy
barbershop
Watson.
guys.
Randy Watson.
Oh, that was Randy Watson.
Randy Watson. No,
Okay,
that was
my
Eddie.
bad.
That character, Randy Watson, the official,
Okay.
the original mic drop.
Right. There you go. And you are in Coming to America Part 2. Now, I actually looked up the cast of it. So we have Eddie Murphy, of course, Arsenio Hall, Jermaine Fowler, Leslie Jones, Sherry Headley, John Amos is back. There's Tracy Morgan, Wesley Snipes, James Earl Jones,
Rick
and then,
Ross.
like, Louis Anderson. Just everyone's in it.
Yeah, and more people than you know.
Right. Apparently there's some people that they can't mention right now.
Absolutely gonna
I
fuck
heard
you
about it.
up.
How major of a role do you have in this movie?
Not major, but not minor. You know, not major, but not minor.
Okay. What was the greatest experience from filming Coming to America 2?
There's many, but one was to watch Eddie and Arsenio kiki and sniggle together and laugh about shit, because I saw the dynamic. Arsenio is the shit starter, right? He gets, he points shit out to Eddie and then they sniggle about shit together. But to think of the friendship that they've had for so long and to be able to see that friendship in front of you, that was great. Also, to see the extras that were so happy. After a while, extras get cold, they get hungry, they be ready to go. But these extras would have stayed there all night long. They were dressed in the most beautiful stuff. They were around everybody they ever loved all at once. And, you'd go to lunch and they're dancing and everything. It was like a love fest. We know we made magic. And the third most special thing on the set for me was spending time with my friend Tracy Morgan.